YouTube, it's your boy DkTv back on Dktvreacts, and if you're new to the channel, just subscribe. You know it's gonna be a banger. Like, comment, subscribe. Today we are talking about the decrease of testosterone in today's male. You know what I'm saying? Testosterone levels have dropped over the decades. I believe I was doing some research. Guys in their the age of 22 have the same testosterone level as a guy at 67. That's terrible, bro. That's terrible. You feel me? My own opinion on it, I think guys are less masculine nowadays because of, you know, the music, the food they eat, less representation, less real male role models that represent a masculine type of vibe, and also feminism. Feminism is destroying masculinity. Showing that women should be more independent. They don't need a male in the family. They don't need males in the you know, in the household. That destroys masculinity too. We don't need a man. We don't need a man. We don't need a man, causing females to be more masculine and guys to be more feminine. I also think, if I'm not mistaken, when your testosterone levels are low, see, I don't want to stumble on my words though. But what I've heard in this interview, the one we're gonna watch, testosterone can turn to estrogen by the lack of, you know, exercising and the fat that you have in your system. But I'm not sure about that. I'm not too sure. I'm not gonna speak on it too much. We're gonna watch the interview, and we're gonna dive and dissect, and, you know, I'm gonna throw my key points in there and see what we could learn together. Because I also want to learn, and it is true, you know. But like I said, we're gonna learn. We're gonna watch this together, and I'm gonna throw my 2 cents in.
So that's a huge part of it right
What's
there.
the normal testosterone level in your opinion?
In my opinion, if you're not at least 600 or above, yeah.
And I think, I did my research, I think the average now, and he said 600 and above, the average now is 300 to 1,000. And of that, he said 600. Of that, 500 and below. How much is a population? 500 below. I'm not too sure, but
it's multifaceted, because I can test your testosterone and it be 600, but you could be converting a lot of your free testosterone into estrogen in the body because you have a lot of fat.
So that's what I meant. So if the testosterone isn't being used, if you're not burning it off, you're not building muscle, you're not working out, you're not working on your craft, you're not doing this, you're not doing that, it can convert to estrogen. Which, who produces estrogen? Females. It's for the female body. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you got all this fat in you. It's there. The facts are there, y'all.
There's an enzyme called aromatase. It converts your testosterone into estrogen. That's why men will develop man boobs, gynecomastia. That's why they'll not be able to actually, you know, grow muscle and build muscle. That's why they'll lose their hair and their body hair too. You understand? So it's really difficult to kind of gauge what's normal for somebody else. But like, I was having a conversation with my friend, and, you know, I was telling him my testosterone was 850. And he was like, well, what's the high end? I was like, it's about 1,000. And he was like, you know, how often do you see somebody with 1,000? I was like, it's rare. You know, but it's rare because of all of these things that are in place today. You understand? And so it's really important for
the food, the music, like I said, less representation of male role models in the family or just in your community alone. Like he said, you know what I'm saying, even working out is a factor. Lack of healthy habits, you know. Look at back in the day how men, you know, were working a lot of labor, physical things now, as opposed to people just picking up, kids are picking up technology from the age of 3, know how to work a phone before they could wipe their ass. And that's critical, bro. That's real critical.
Understand that when your testosterone is low, it's going to change who you are as a person.
Your demeanor, your character.
And so I think let's talk about some things that...
Yes, please.
That's my follow-up question. The testosterone will get low. One of the most dangerous things that will lower your testosterone is this belly. when you develop a belly, that says a lot of things about your health. But one of the things that it's saying is that you have a lot of fat in this area. It's called visceral fat. Now, the fat that's on your arm that you pinch here, that's called subcutaneous. That fat isn't as dangerous and is easy to get rid of. But this fat here is very difficult to get rid of and is very toxic to the body. It literally is a living organ releasing toxins to the body.
Wow.
Okay?
That's a crazy way to put it.
Yep. And it also, like I mentioned before, it will start to create estrogen in the body too. And the important thing to understand is as this fat grows in this area, it's putting pressure on all the organs, the vital organs in this area. Not just your gut, but your heart, your liver, your kidneys, your reproductive organs. Okay? So as that belly drops, it's pushing down on your reproductive organs. So then men start to get erectile dysfunction. Because you can't get blood flow with all that pressure being pushed down. Make sense?
Yes.
So it's important to get rid of that belly fat, and a lot of times people will call it a beer belly.
Or dad bod.
But the reason why they call it a beer belly is because alcohol will actually produce fat and estrogen in the gut. So it literally is a beer belly because hops that is used in beer produces estrogen.
So I assume you don't drink alcohol anymore.
I stopped. Yeah. And again,
That's crazy. Like I said, this is almost a learning factor for both of us. For the people that didn't know about this, liquor produces estrogen. You know what I'm saying? Alcohol. That's what I'm saying. When I preach what I preach, I'm not capping. I didn't know this information, but to go out every weekend and drink and to not eat healthy and to not work on your craft, to not work on yourself. And like I said, my most important two-word phrases here are invest in yourself, work on yourself. Saying this is what this channel is about. I know it's a reaction channel, but it's giving you the inside look on how to become better, a higher self. And I'm learning as I go too, but I'm working on myself. And listen, this is why, bruh. This is why. Feel me? We're gonna keep watching though.
like this is no judgment. Like this is all about education. But the belly is one of the things. Stress will produce cortisol, which is a stress hormone. It will produce adrenaline, but mainly cortisol, okay? And what's really important to understand is that as you're producing these stress hormones, you have to remember testosterone is a hormone too. So instead of using the healthy fat, because that's the backbone of all hormones, instead of using the healthy fat to actually met testosterone, you're making stress hormones. So that will lower your testosterone as well.
Man, I'm over here pinching my arm. Trying to figure out what we got going on around here. You know what I mean? So what are some healthy ways that men can boost their testosterone? What do they need to do?
Yeah.
Step 1 through whatever 100.
Yeah, so one of the most important things is changing how you eat. You know, like people think that meat is manly, but it can lower your testosterone. Like I said before, a lot of the meat that you're eating has
Turn vegan! I be telling niggas, go vegan! I told y'all, bro. It's a toxin. Bro. Some meat, bro, I'm telling you, pause. Some meat causes cardiovascular diseases, bro. Erectile dysfunction. You know what I'm saying? Obesity. It's like, yo, bro, the list goes on and on. I'm telling y'all, just go vegan. Y'all don't have to, but I'm saying, it's the facts are here.
hormones in it, okay? Those hormones aren't testosterone, okay? A lot of times it's estrogen, so you're eating estrogen, okay? Eating antibiotics, which kill the good bacteria in your gut. You're eating, a huge array of other things like the soy and the genetically modified corn that I mentioned before. So eating a lot of meat, which is also going to contribute to this gut because meat just doesn't digest like veggies do. And so it's going to make this gut bigger. As this gut gets bigger, it's going to produce more fat. More fat is going to produce more estrogen. So eating healthy, making sure that when you look at your plate, like I know all men aren't going to go plant-based. I would urge you to.
Yeah.
But when you look at your plate, the meat needs to consists of a very small portion of your plate. It needs to be veggies on your plate.
We talking about 6 ounces, 8 ounces.
Man, I'm talking about less than this palm.
Oh, you talking like 4?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to measure what we got going on.
So eating healthy is a vital part because, the other real issue is that also 70% of the foods in the supermarket are processed and refined.
Mm-hmm.
You look at that label, it looks like chemistry, bro.
Yeah.
And a lot of times soy is in that label too because it's a cheap byproduct that they can always use as a filler. And so it's important to know that when you eat a lot of processed foods, a lot of that is going to contribute to the toxicity. Toxicity hides out in fat. Okay? It makes fat grow too. Okay? Fat grows, estrogen grows. Okay? And as the estrogen goes up in your body, it's going to make your testosterone go down.
Right.
Okay? So, and, those are the primary things. I mean, there's a long list, but if you address those things, I think that's the beginning part of the journey.
So, I'm not sold on the meat. I'm listening to you. I'm letting you share. Letting you have the platform. I'm listening because I really wonder in regards to the testosterone conversation. 250 to 350 being normal, and you believe normal should be 600.
Yeah.
What is the number? Do you think the number one thing that's causing that sharp dip is food?
I think there's a lot of factors that play into that. I mean, we about to skip this ad, but I don't think it's just the food alone, but definitely food takes a huge role in that.
Yeah. Well, you got to think about it. To make any hormone, you need healthy fat. You need enzymes. You need nutrients to be able to make it. And a lot of our hormones are made in organs. Okay? Those organs have to be healthy. You understand? They're made in glands. They have to be healthy. You see what I'm saying? So it's, it's a very holistic picture involved, but I mean, if you were to make a recipe in the kitchen and you didn't have the primary ingredient, you're not making any of it. You understand?
So is it true that working out increases testosterone?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. But if you have a testosterone deficiency, you got to remember what I said. You will not be able to produce muscle. And muscle is what creates the testosterone. You understand?
Yes.
And so if you're already in a deficit and you're trying to just go to the gym and work it out, you can't do it because you're behind the 8 ball.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
So I guess what I'm wondering is that, and maybe I'm not a scientist, I'm not a doctor such as yourself, so I'm just giving all my pseudoscience out here.
For sure. It's good because these are questions that men have.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking about 18 years old, we're playing college football, playing college sports, we're eating all kinds of,
For sure.
food, especially a lot of meat.
Yeah.
Going to the gym, we're all getting gains.
Yeah.
We're all getting stronger. We're all becoming, in a sense, healthier. We're running. We're doing well. How do you rationalize what's going on for the college athlete in their diets and how they're able to grow and
I'm glad you asked.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, what you have to understand when you're younger, your organ systems are more efficient at getting rid of things.
I did some study, and I believe 18 to 19 for obviously guys, his testosterone levels are at their high type, like their peak. That's their peak level. And throughout adulthood, obviously it decreases. That's why you have to keep up to par with it. Not let yourself go. Not let your healthy lifestyle go. Strong mindset. Be in tune with yourself. 18 and 19, you're at your peak. That's when, like you said, the organs are more efficient. Like, all right, everything's working. Everything's starting to peak. So it's like, it's no real major effect on your diet. You know what I'm saying?
One of the ways that you get rid of estrogen out of the body is through your liver.
Mm-hmm.
Most people don't have a healthy liver by the time they're in their 30s anymore.
All them Hennessy.
You see what I'm saying? All them shots, the Hennessy, the tequila, the porter hot.
So yeah, that's the importance of what why guys are less masculine nowadays than they were before. I didn't personally know that estrogen was caused by fat, and that's something new to me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So if the testosterone, if you're not building muscle, and that fat can convert easily to estrogen, then that's one factor of guys being more feminine nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Technology, you know, I think music has a factor. It has major factors, but health is up there. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna make this video too long. I hope you learned something. If you like this type of videos, leave a comment and let me know, and I'll definitely do more research on this and definitely dive deep into it. If you like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, share this to a friend, man. Get me to 100 subscribers, then 1,000. Let's get it, we gone.
Forget all the people that switching for dollars. I keep it some diamonds and put it on collars. Like speed racer doing the dash. The reach in my pocket, you'll come out with cash and that.